If you have a bad thought about yourself, tell it to go to hell, because that's exactly where it came from. Oh, come sit down, sister. Won't you please? Here you go. Now, what seems to be the trouble? Your husband what? He what? Now, sister, we can either weep or talk, but we can't do both at the same time. Your husband told you to go to hell? Don't go. No, it's not my general way to tell a sister to disobey their husband. I can't very well tell you to go to the devil now, can I? I'm sure he told you that because he feels like he'll be lonesome when he gets there. Oh, all right. He who takes offense when no offense is intended is a fool. And he who takes offense when offense is intended is a greater fool. Well, you remember this, George? Not too long ago, this fella come in here. He was on a crutch. He had but one leg. He says to me, he burst in here. He says, "Mr. Prophet," didn't I tell you? "Mr. Prophet, I want you to give him another leg this instant, or I shall publish it abroad that you are no prophet at all." I said, "Well, now that's easy enough. But it's my duty to explain the consequences to you first. Now, if I give you another leg, it'll indeed be a great convenience to you till you die. Of course, then in the resurrection, not only will the leg I give you arise, but the one you lost, then you have three for all eternity." How about that? He decided a few more years the crutch wouldn't hurt him all. You educate a man, you educate a man. You educate a woman, you educate a generation. Met me on the street a couple days later, and he came up to me and he said, "Mr. Prophet." I might pause here and tell you that's how you know someone's going to try and trick you. They start off, "Mr. Prophet." "Mr. Prophet, I wonder if you could tell me where the place called hell is." "Oh, yes, sir, I believe you're on the road to it." "You go over those Sierra Nevada mountains, drop into the gold diggings in California. If you do not find hell, you come back and let me know." I've since not heard from him. I presume he found it. If you don't feel like praying, pray until you do. All right. This next one to Mrs. Elizabeth Green. Madam, in reply to your letter wishing your name to be struck from the records of this church, I have this day personally inspected the records for baptism for the remission of sins and cannot find the name Elizabeth Green anywhere. You may therefore understand that your sins have not been remitted you and you can enjoy the benefits thereof. Oh,